Today I will tell you a motivation and inspiration story about listening to your children's dreams. This story teaches us to nurture our child's passions, not impose our own. This is a story of a father and son who are going somewhere on a scooter. Then the father notices some boys on the side of the road looking for something in the mud. So he stops his scooter there and goes and asks them, "Sons, what are you looking for here?" One of them says, "Can't you see? There is a golden fruit right in front of us. We are trying to get it." Hearing this, the father's attention goes to the golden fruit shining there. Then some imagination starts building in his mind that if only that fruit could come into my son's hands, not only his but my life would also change. Without thinking, he pushes his son into that scene and tells him to get that fruit at any cost. But the son does not want the fruit. He has some other dreams of his own. He tries very hard to explain to his father that my happiness is not in this moment. My happiness is somewhere else. I have different dreams. But his father does not listen to him at all. He pushes him and tells him that I am not asking you, I am telling you that you have to get that fruit. So the son also puts his whole life at stake to fulfill his father's dream and tries his best to somehow get the shining fruit in his hands. But as he struggles to grab that moment, he starts sinking deeper and deeper into the mud. Then it dawns on him that it is not mud, it is quicksand. He screams, shouts, calls out to his father. But his father does not listen to him at all. He says, "Don't make excuses, there are other people also there who are doing it, so if they can do it, why can't you?" So once again the son tries with all his life force, but still nothing comes into his hands. And slowly he keeps sinking down. And dies. Only then the father realizes how big of a mistake he made. He sits there crying, screaming, shouting. Just then a sage was passing by and he asks that man, "Why are you crying?" Then pointing towards the golden fruit, the man tells the sage his whole story and says, "What did I do wrong in this? I just did whatever I did for my son's happiness." So the sage carefully looks at that moment and tells the man that because of the golden fruit, you lost your son. At least you should have looked carefully once if there's any fruit there or not. Hearing this, the man got angry and said, "Can't you see the fruit right in front? It's clearly visible, no?" Then the sage points to a tree over the quicksand and says, "What you are seeing is the shadow of that fruit. The real fruit is up there on that tree." Then the sage tells the man, "Instead of forcibly pushing your son and telling him where his happiness lies, had you asked him, 'Son, tell me, what do you want to do and where does your happiness lie?' Not only would your son have been alive, but it's possible that the real golden fruit could also have been in his hands." In your life, listen to your children's passions. Nurturing their dreams leads to their fulfillment, not forcing your own. Support your loved ones in pursuing what brings them joy. When you impose your expectations at the expense of their wishes, you risk losing what matters most. Help others achieve lasting happiness by encouraging their own aspirations. I hope you enjoyed this motivation and inspiration story about parental guidance. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.